I say unto you today, my brothers and sisters, you were not born for guilt. You were born for greatness. You were not created to suffer under condemnation, but to rise in clarity and confidence. And today, we reclaim our joy from the false judgments of others, and most of all, from the silent courtrooms within our minds. We got to eliminate destructive self-criticism. Beloved, stop cursing yourself with your own mouth. Start planting the seeds that will bring you to the place of fertility. The fertile soil of your subconscious mind is what we're dealing with. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21 says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof." Cognitive behavioral therapy teaches us that you replace distorted thoughts with empowering truths. Neurolinguistic programming insights teaches that what you repeatedly say, your mind begins to believe. So say it with me now. I refuse to say anything about myself that I do not desire to be true. Right now, I cancel every false identity spoken over me by myself or by anyone else. Now, beloved, if someone speaks to you in a demeaning tone, you say, "I would appreciate it if you didn't speak to me like that," because it's not true. See, because your subconscious mind hears everything and it believes everything you fail to reject. So you've got to refuse to blame and take back your power. Blaming others is spiritual poverty. Guilt is an emotional debt, and I don't know about you, family, but I came to collect my inheritance, not make more payments on past pain. Romans chapter 6, verse 5 says, "For every man shall bear his own burden." Warren Buffett puts it like this: "The chains of habits are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken." Break that habit of blame, beloved. You see, when you stop blaming, you start building. You reclaim your time, your energy, your mind, and your miracle. You've got to use something called the law of substitution. So when the spirit of anger arises and your ego demands revenge, use this divine law of substitution. Say this: "No one is guilty. I am responsible for me." You see, this rewrites your mind and it rewires your mind for freedom. Cognitive behavioral therapy is a technique that teaches us to stop automatic thoughts. You insert conscious power. So every time you take full responsibility, you break free from the guilt cycle and restore your given divine authority. Refuse, family, to be manipulated by the guilt throwers. You see, I have seen the chains of guilt passed down like heirlooms from family to family. I've seen mothers enslaved by their daughters. I have seen brothers imprisoned by unspoken rules. I have seen families try to unite and guilt throwers come in, break the unity, hurling insults and guilt to maintain their manipulative power. But I tell you today, I've been sent the same message. You are not a servant to emotional blackmail. I'm going to give you some techniques. Technique number one: silence. You don't have to fight. You don't have to flee. You don't even have to speak. You just have to stand. Say nothing. Smile gently and let the game stop. Because guilt is like tennis. It only works when you play. Technique number two is the broken record. Ask this question: are you trying to make me feel guilty right now? Now, say it kindly, say it repeatedly, because guilt is not how we build healthy relationships. Over time, you speak to the true issues that are at hand, and the manipulation starts. And what will remain is truth, love, and clarity. I've got to close now. But there's more to breaking generational curses than what you're hearing right now. And I am going to continue to share with you that which is filled by life with unstoppable love, peace, purpose, and divine power. Beloved, guilt is not your inheritance. Grace is. Self-criticism is not your companion. Peace is. You are not sentenced to the prison of your past. You are rising now in power of your presence. So declaring right now, with fire in your bones and love in your soul. Sing with me, beloved. Play this again and say it again for even more blessing. So now say it with me with emotion from the heart and the soul. I cancel every guilty thought with truth. I am free from blame and full of responsibility. I do not owe guilt throes a response. I owe myself peace. I walk in grace, and I speak in love, and I live in power. Romans chapter 8, verse 1 puts it this way. Therefore, there is now no condemnation to them which are in Christ Jesus. And I say to you, as your minister of motivation and your reverend of resilience, you are not guilty, you are growing. You are not wrong, beloved, you are rising. And this day, guilt dies and your greatness begins. I love you, God bless you, stay motivated every day.